My attorneys had advised me to re-attorney me to read downtown reach around to tell me to not do this liggity life. But it turns out I don't take my attorney's advice. My attorneys advised me not to do this liggity life. Turns out downtown reach around I mean I think I know where my El Wishy turned out to make grandma tell everybody that I don't hit multiples on multiples. I think that maybe you maybe know somebody that got some brain. My attorneys had advised me not to do this liggity live. Turns out a downtown reach around. Your boy out here. One glizzy blaster at a tickety time, son. How many times? That's right. How many times we gotta stay Frank Strong up in this money? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. My attorneys had advised me to not do this liggity life. Now I know why my shin hurts. This damn freaking button over here hitting my clitoral region. Been done busting nuts on nuts on nuts. How many times you ever have a squirrel run off with your nuts for years? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. This is the last thing I got left from my light. Squirrel in the house. Bro, I'm talking trash about my nuts being missing. Why my diaper wipies looking? Why my diaper wipies looking so extra stretched out? Why Bony owing all his child support says? Hell yeah. I mean, I was just talking to Teddy a little while ago. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but hands up, I was definitely just talking to the Tedster because it is Keester Bunny season. If y'all ready to get the Keester Bunny ready to get, we try to get him kegled up in the morning time. He's threatening to do downtown negotiations or reach arounds of where how many ticketed times it takes for his multiples to be busted. The Keista Bunny trying to fight the pleasures. He does not want to have extra pleasures that says, can I get some brains? Eyeballs up. Eyes up in the chickadee chat, y'all. I thought that I was trying to reinform of a reinformation of how many formation we do guys to get the eyeballs up. I told you I'm wearing my diaper wipey. Y'all acting like the diaper wipey is non-existent. Says diaper wipey is really strapped on. Can I get some brains? It's right, frankly, starving out here. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Flocka, where the hell you been all day? So Frank, we trying to hit these multiples with the glizzy blast at Turner and Brow, doing downtown Reacher Browns to where the point of the inclusion of the subductions or where the seductions goes leads to my diaper wipey got to get strapped on. I got the pre diaper wipey, son. How in the hell am I post? How am I post to hit multiples with my glizzy blaster, Frank? When Bony puts out the bone chain. Can I get some brains, y'all? I do double up the diaper wipey. Why you thinking that I ain't double diaper? I triple, double, triple. I score touchdowns with how many times I diaper wipey up. I try to inform y'all to double, triple, double diaper wipey. And y'all ain't taking my advice. I try to learn you. I try to learn you how to use these diaper wipies the properly, most improper, properly ways. Guys Pies is tomorrow, Frank. Why is everybody yelling at me about Guys Pies today? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Where my raccoons at? Huh? I ain't see no raccoons in here. I see the Queen. I see Frank. We got the plug. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Hola, I mean, I'm OZ. Trying to throw this douche juice caboose and try to smell what comes out the backside of the front side of my diaper wipies. But turns out, y'all keep on being naughty and getting the eyeballs down, trying to figure out which is the best way to get my camel toe to camel toe. Can I get the eyeball? Eyeballs up. I ain't getting it off the clearance rack. I got him off of Shane's mama's backsplash, son. Oh, hi. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee check, y'all? Unless y'all want to be naughty and get the eyeballs off of your boy Camel Toe. Why am I camel toeing so much? It's because my glizzy blaster does hit G spots on the multiples. I do not need. There is no way I'd ever needed, never, not. I did not need the rose to clean up my sex rags. It's the messes that the messy gets lefty. You do gotta change hands every once in a while. If you change hands, it feels like a stranger, son. That's right, Zombie Cold Brand. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. What's cracking lackins, y'all? Welcome back to the dark side. So, Squirrel. I think I'm a raccoon now. Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's official. I'm officially a raccoon now. That's crazy. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat? Unless you want to tell me that you having a happy day, then I need them hands up in the chickadee chat. Time to have a happy day. Yeah, no, for real. And everybody's fine with it. So crazy. Everybody's fine with it. And stuff and things. Everything's everything's gravy. We ain't trying to talk about no Mario Brothers. Why Mario Brothers try to pop out and then the King Koopa come and talk about peekabooing. I did not want King Koopa to be peekabooing at your boy. I thought that I was gonna go fight. I thought I was gonna fight freaking all the pesquettis and meatballs that grandma ain't be giving the delivering to the T Rosa says. Are you still here, Flocka? Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Eyeballs. Frank, that is unacceptable to the susceptible levels of the how many susceptibles were susceptible. Well, I mean, what month are you talking about getting moist at? We're trying to downtown negotiates the reach arounds of where what months we get moist in and how many months we do indubitably get moistened at. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, might be a little redundancies in the rodents of how many times the ovipositor could actually talk to the octopuses before they actually start shooting on Nerf bullets up the backside of the backsplash. But once we get contract negotiations around to where the rodents could actually get to look at it, 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 look at it in the right spot though. We'll see what happens once them rodents start look at it, 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 look at it in that right spot though. Trying to hit them multiples with that Glizzy Blasters is none acceptable. I thought y'all think Frank, tell him what I did to Skip earlier, Frank. Will you tell him what I did to Skip earlier? Tell him that Skip is not a factor. He does not have no focus factors. He did not take no brain drains. Skip ain't got no brains. Skip done got multiples. Tell him, Frank. Skip got the multiples hit on his ass with that. Did we give him the birdie shocker? I think we gave him the birdie shocker, Frank. Tell him what we did to Skip earlier before this liggity live. I need the world to know, Frank. Tell him. Hold you back. Oh shoot. I think that you know that I know that they know that I know that you know that I know that I know that Skip is about to get the redundancies, about the reproach of the approachiness of how many times you can actually approach to reapproach the approachiness. Tomorrow's guys pies, Frank. Why you keep bringing it up? Tomorrow. I know days and times are very hard for us to understand and confuseness is. Can I get some brains, y'all? Oh, I see Frank. I see Frank. You trying to get Frank strong over there while the rest of the world over there trying to be lazy, huh, Frank? They trying to be lazy. And you trying to encourage them to stay Frank strong. How am I gonna? I got the bone chain. I ain't got Bony. I don't know what happened to Bony. Hands up in the chickity chat. Y'all having a happy birthday. And how about shout out to Keester Bunny? For real, for real. Shout out to Keester Bunny. Keester Bunny been staying plugged in today. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? Shout out to Keester Bunny. That man be busting them multiple socks. Squirrel, that is unacceptable. Berry fans up in the house. Trying to pop up like the morning time. Well, I guess it's time to take them socks off in this liggity live. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity check? Yo, eyes up. I thought that my camel toe was about to get the eyeball. Berry fans in the house. I need no more socks. It's Keester Bunny season. That's right. We trying to pop out, and make the morning time pop up. How many times, Grandma? Grandma, How many times is my Piggly Wiggly Squiggly gonna have to hit multiples before Peekaboo before the Keester Bunny Keester hole gonna adjust? I already talked to Lucy. We are gonna be at the booty hole competition this year. I just talked to Lucy, squirrel. Why didn't really I like indirectly talk to Lucy? But I just talked to Lucy. Can I get some brains? I balls up in the chickadee chat, y'all. The Keester Bunny has multiples that has to do with situations that which includes him learning how to sing songs. I don't know. I just sang a song with a lady that made me cry. And it started off with, I forget. I don't know. I mean, y'all already know. Can I get some brains, y'all? Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. Yeah, so Lucy says she's down to show the Kulo and the whispering brown eye thing. Shout out Bulldog. Woo woo. Get off my lawn. Woo woo. We all hail King Monkey Paws round here's. Give a diggity, dang, dang, dang. What I represent of the representation of the presentation of what else that they're gonna represent. Woo woo. Get off my lawn. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in this chickadee chat? I'm seeing a lot of words. Y'all saying a lot of numbers and thiggity thing. That is not brains. That is not any kind of brain. There is no brain. I mean, I see a little bit of brain. Uh, Shout out Bulldog. Woo, woo. Get off my lawn. Woo, woo. Y'all hail King Monkey Paws, y'all. Getting the glitter ready. Shoot. What I mean, I pre-glitter. You know I pre-glitter. How are you gonna tell me you got the glitter ready when you already know that I pre-glitter? That that's not fair. Thank you guys. This is totally better way better of a shit show that I thought I was gonna have. I was totally prepared to step in and like, I don't even know, but this is way better than that way I thought that it was gonna go. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having my back on my backsplash for all the years, squirrel. All the years. Thank you for the what was that? I'm gonna start. I ain't gonna start saying names. But where the hell is Riley at? Yo, little baby zombie squirrel. I was just talking to him. Where you at, little baby zombie squirrel? It is a tent out by the river. This is my keister carrot. I got eyeballs on that money. What do you do with your keister carrots? How many keister carrots you get down your keister hole? Are you ready for prepare for Keister Bunny keister season? Because I don't know where the Keister Bunny at. I was just talking to him. I thought he was about to pop out, but then turns out he went back in. You ever have a Keister Bunny pop in the back side of the keister hole that he was supposed to pop out of? Riddle me that, Batman's. Yeah, it's a tent down by the river. Oh, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. This is my 10 down biter Ripper. I got a wheel. I like to spin and I eat free tasty treats. My kitty litter is mostly performed in the front side of the back side of my diaper wipey. It turns out that contract negotiations ends up with me dumpster diving. Find a whole bunch of extra free tasty treats. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody. They maybe know somebody. They got some brains. I mean, there's definitely some kitty litter competition in the kitty litter game. I don't know how many kitty litters y'all know about the competition in the kitty litter game, but there is definitely some competition as far as the kitty litter game is going. So Bony, I guess, wants to make an appearance. Bony, what up, though? Oh, your fault. Bony, what up, though? Bones down, shockers up. Keester carrots down, shockers up. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Well, I don't know what's fault, but it's Boney's fault. Boney be falling, losing the gravity. Boney be busting off the bone, chickadee chain. Costing your boy all my what's it called my retainers, the retainer list is how many times I got to retainer attorneys. I don't know why he's off the chain. You think if you think that I had a good answer for why he would be off the chickadee chain, that would be like a little bit better, more better advice than I could get. Because my attorney leg had told me to not go lickety live, and then the next thing you know, the next thing I'm over here talking to all y'all, and Boney busts off the chain, and now I'm trying to get my plug a little bit better, squeaky diggity diggity squeaky. But there's different evidences into how many times the backsplash guys to get patinaed in raw form, raw dogging form. I'm talking about the rare raw dogging forms. This is way better than what I thought was gonna happen. Thank you, guys. I thought this was about to be awful. But at least it's only partials, the impartials, the partials, the partials of what I thought was gonna happen. Debate today for the debates, the debateries, the debaucheries, the debateries, the debauchery, how many debates that today got to really go giggity deep diving into the day, today for the day to the day. What are you talking about, Frank? Use imaginary characters in my head. Use my imaginary friend. How you gonna imaginary friend me and then talk about imposter? I don't know what's going on. For the day, and 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 the day, you maybe know somebody, they maybe know somebody, they got some brains. I love you too. I was about to do a Ziggy thing, but then I didn't do a part Ziggy thing because, well, first, we haven't talked, so, and that makes me, not Ziggy too much, and then the zombie thing, and then, just, I do love you. Zombie loves you. there's no killing zombie. Like, it's like, I'm trying to process, trying to get everybody, and there's no way. There's no way. Squirrel. It's messed up. But like, there's no like, I got the head right here, not trying to kill me off. And I said it on TikTok earlier today, and people are like, "You can't keep saying you're gonna kill yourself off," and I'm like, "But I'm gonna kill myself off." And I don't know. It's rough. It's a rough brain fart today. Today. I've been saying it for a while. Yeah, very misunderstood, right? That's why people talk instead of talking for everybody, but whatever. I mean, I'm talking for everybody. I don't care. But there's like there's legacy thing. There's sort of a legacy thing that goes with me. Like, I mean, I wear my diaper wipey. I need to get the eyeballs off my camel toe. Y'all try to Keester carrot, man. I'm trying to be cereal, and y'all going diggity down, down with you going diggity down. I thought that we had a contract negotiations from my piggly wiggly squiggly to try to learn how to get y'all y'all just try to keep on being naughty all that tickety time. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. My chicken knows where to get them roses at. My nosy knows where to get them roses at for that low, liggity, low. Talk about who cares about the tariffness, SSS. I do sing at the church on Sunday. Can I get some hands up in the chickity chat? I try to learn you, inform you about how to save them pennies and them nickels and them diggity dimes. I try to learn you. Can I get an amen up in the chickity chat? On that note, maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get an amen up in the chickity chat, y'all? Welcome back to the dark side. Ain't no brains here. I got a return on my money. My backsplash costed extra $3.99. And then the next thing I know, I found a trucker with a loofah over there at the pilot, and he spit patina in my backsplash so bad that I had the intern get took to the hospital. And the next thing I know, the doctors gave me a refund. They gave me some of them blues, son. I folded my foil, son. What you thought? Frank, chill. I'm high as Shane's mama. Try to get Shane's free. Can I get some free Shane's up in the chickity chat? Y'all, free Shane. Why do you think I hit these multiples with this rose? Can I get some free Shane? That's right. I'm getting high. I'm getting high as your mom. Wait, is your mom's breathing? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Yeah, I will do that. Like not now and not never's. Like um, I am the Banana King. I am the leader of the banana family. We are the banana family. The apple of my eye should be down under, maybe somewhere's down under, but yeah, you think we gonna miss slip on a slippity slippity. I already crusty truffle butter shuffled with kills today, son. Guess again. There she is. Well, my abnormalities is that I got a sex rag and you ain't sitting on it. Can I get some brains up in the chickity check, y'all? I didn't escape. They let me free. They let me go. I annoyed the shit out of them all the way to the point of where they let me go. And then they were like, just get the hell out of here, zombie. We ain't got no ticket time for your nonsense no more. You keep playing peekaboo, peekaboo. And then with the things I do with my toys, though, they kicked me out that money. Ain't no brains here. They might, but what if they might have? But I mean, like, let's have a hypothetical accidentals questions about how many hypotheticals it could actually be to where the substantials that the evidentiary is actually equals to about how many times equals to about the words in the books that equals to the words. Words is so complicated. The words are so complicated when you start to add into the evidences that to where Superman did try to hit the rolls off of Timu. What I mean, like, how many times did the multiple hit? Did he have it on the fifth setting, which is the worst setting? I mean, I think that Superman probably did did do those diggity thing, but that's neither here nor there. I think it thing that he might have wanna probably hit that first setting off that rolls off of Timu for that low liggity low price. I love that terrorness that try to sharpen this like that sharpener shoving up that nose hole, trying to claim, unclaim, claim, reclaim off that brain drain. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? L Wooshies. Shout out Mystic, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. Get off my lawn. Woo, woo. We all hail King Monkey Paws round here's. Can I get a L Wooshy? El Wooshy. No, Toro, no. El Wooshy. Ain't no brains here. I don't even know what y'all talk about. El Wooshy. No, Toro, no. El Woosh. Mew. Mew. Hell yeah, y'all. Deep Sea Adventure. I thought we muffed that at 5, and it's like way later than 5. My sex rag doesn't have no moisture. It's dry as Shane's mama's diaper wipey. What am I supposed to do? Sitting over here with a dry ass sex rag, trying to figure out the best way to get this thing moist. And I thought that the best way to get it moist was with a birdie shocker, but it turns out that my diaper wipey is freaking more moist than my sex rag. Like it's the contract negotiations had gone gone to where I might have to go buy a rose off a Timu or something. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Adopt days. I've been looking on the interwebs. I think, I think I am on the interwebs. Ain't brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. I thought that this was Keester Bunny Keester Hole season. Turns out that the Keester Bunny Keester Hole is just trying to play peekaboo with the morning time. Turns out that the morning time don't want no beef. They want the beefsteak. They want to start slapping that backsplash till the freaking red stockings pop out, looking like Santa Claus gonna go ask you about how many times them roses be hitting them multiples for that free 99 out there downtown. Reach around about how many times, how many ticketed time you could get the refunds back. Oh, we've been trolling the trolls for a long time, yo. What you thought? Shit. We do this for real over here on YouTube though. that's why that's why when they told me I'm a raccoon, I was like, shoot, y'all know who you're fucking with? Like, they don't have no idea about the IOTs about what goes on over here. You gave the Keister Bunny your cream. Well, haha. uh, well, you're probably gonna have to owe him some child support in the morning time. Like, if you give the Keister Bunny some cream, that means your Bony busts off your bone chain. I can only provide you a Zombie Coat brand bone chain and keep you plugged in. I cannot keep your Bony on the bone chain. Now, say said, hence and thus in conclusions, the Bony busts off the bone chain. You guns to have to pay child supports in the morning time. I don't even know what y'all talking about. It smells like freaking. It smells like Perry socks up in here. Actually, I think maybe know somebody that got some brains. Michael Allen Alien, what up though? I'm telling you, Flocka, you see this man right here, Michael Allen. We the real deal. People like me and this man, we the real deal. Y'all might be playing around, flopping around like little floundery, floundering around, trying to hit the multiple times. You might be floundering. How many times you take it to get a time? You be floundering around with your eyeballs going down in the chicken. Right at my camel top when I'm floundering. I try to flounder around. I try to flounder around. I try to hit multiples on my backsplash when my rolls hitting them. Try to flounder. We be trying to flounder around with a backsplash hitting all that multiple. Next thing you know, somebody gonna make up a song about the toy. Take it there. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Y'all eyeballs going diggity down on a downtown reach about gonna end up costing me extra exposure-ness, making the morning time look like my camel toe, making grandma having issues with the tissues for the moisture levelization. Says, can I get some brains, y'all? I do not suspect that that's the real Michael Allen alien right there. But shout out Michael Allen alien. Shout out the Huffington Post and the New York Times and all the thiggity things they write about my man's in all the times. But if it is, Ari, is it really you? I don't know. It is you. I think it is you. I don't know. I ain't sure. But for real, for all the nonsense and nonsensicals and the nonsense of the things that goes into Zombies Are Hungry, there's definitely people like Michael Allen Alien right there, Flocka, that, I mean, could you zoom in on people like Michael Allen Alien instead of the nonsense of the dummies? Like, could, like I got real friends like Michael Allen Alien and Jason Fest that we doing real things. Like, I got clockwork. Like Michael and Alien. Like we might be going to New York City very soon. Like there's a lot of things, thiggity things that's not involved into the nonsense. I do understand that there's a lot of nonsense that goes into your boy, and you know, I apologize for some of the nonsense, but we about to do this thiggity. You think I don't see me with nigga in my man? You think I ain't see you with nigga? That guy hates me. And like, I ain't got no problem with him, but he don't like me at all. I seen that video of my man's. Hell yeah. Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. But yeah, man, I mean, like, for real, I got several different ways of going different lives, right? I'm sure you do have several different ways of going live. Um, and uh, I think that there's a couple different ways that we could go live to where maybe we could have like a podcast thing or have different us, like all of us, not sorry normal people, but not normal people. Have all of us there. And I think that we got several ways of doing that at our disposal right now. And I think that that is a very good move for all of us to do. I don't see any way that it's not a good move for you. It ain't a good. It's a good move for me. Hands up, it's a good move for me. I'm pretty sure it's a good move for you. I know it's gonna be a good move for everybody that we get involved, my man's. Sorry, normal people. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, yo? Yeah, I think that we're right at the eclipse of where the crispy, crusty truffle butter shuffle starts to mix where the rubber meets the road, and then the next thing you know, you get a little bit of rocky road up in that clammy slammy start hitting them new news, and I'm telling you that we got this, and squirrel. When I started this thing, I did not know I was gonna be talking about ovipositors. I definitely knew I was gonna be wearing a diaper wipey, but I did not know. I did not know none of these thiggity things though, son. Like, dang, it's amazing. Right before I started smashing pies, I got very close to talking to Elon Musk. So then I started smashing pies, and Elon Musk told me to fuck off. And I was like, damn, for real? And he's like, yeah, for real. I was feeling you until you started doing this crazy stuff. And I was like, but I'm balls in on this crazy stuff, son. And here we are. Here we stand today, y'all. Like, thank you guys. We couldn't get never once got a Frank Strong if I would have went down that original path. Never. Nah, I definitely don't uh regress or regret none of this. I never would have been able to have the many faces that I have if I would have ever did those things. I got one face, not really. You know, like you got the one face. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting this to go very, very bad. For as far as it's went, it's been not that bad. As far as what I thought. So hell yeah, y'all. Hey, hey, this is the best way to get a hold of me, bro. Like for real, like for real. This is the best way to get a hold of me. If I see you in the chickadee chat and I'm talking to Atlanta, then I'm like, wait, is it really you? Like that for real? It's the real best way to get a hold of me. This lets everybody know that this thing really is real, though. Like we really real for real. We really do this shit, and yeah, in reality, probably the best way to get a hold of your boy because I'm really hard to get in contact with. I even been trying to make myself even harder to get in contact with. And then that makes it even harder to get in contact with me. And but then somebody like you, my brother, that I'm like, dang, like I got plans for people like you and me. Like there's plans, there's things, and you was definitely evidence to really substantially is gonna have a big part to do with the next steps of what I do. Uh, and yeah, I mean, this is probably the best way to get a hold of me, which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, to the fortunates of how many fortunes I gotta throw my pennies in the wishing well for. Uh, diggity, dang. It's really probably about the best way to get a hold of your boy. It's just like this, man. I mean, in front of Frank, now I got receipts. Now Frank knows Michael Allen alien in the house. I've been telling everybody Michael Allen alien in the house. Just like I had to verify if we're gonna do the booty hole competition. I verified it. Peekaboo. I guess we're gonna be at the booty hole competition. Sorry, J Dog. That was the first thing out of my mouth too. I was like, I guess we're doing it. Sorry, J Dog. Yeah, it's I mean, for real. I do this thiggity things. And yeah, best way to catch me is catch me outside. Right, Frank? Tell him, Frank. Why pony off the bone chain, Frank? The morning time popping ups. Points are 2 points that equals in a. Are you trying to dare me about who got more eyeballs on our thiggity thing, sir? Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Eyeball. I know that you know that. I know that you know that. I know that we both be eyeballing thiggity thing. We've got eyeballs on all them thiggity things. But also on your note of a DVD, I'm gonna make it, and then I'll send it to you, I guess, in an email or something, and it's gonna be off the chickity chain. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chain, y'all? I didn't get my Slurpee Nerpy. That is not the way to get the Slurpee Nerpy, son. Are you blocked? Well, if you're typing, I think that means that I think what I think. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm not like I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I think if you're typing, then I don't think that you're bliggity blocked. So them shockers and them blockers, you want to defeat gravities, though, son. They do work. They work so good. Shane's mama got moist. Way moister than my camel toe. Money looking driggity dry. Can I get the eyeballs off of my dry ass camel toe? Why we gotta go about the compensation and the way to recompensation and where the compensation and how many times I gotta bust on my quill pen. My quills be hitting them monies though, son. Can I get some brains, y'all? This went way better than I thought it was good. I thought I'll shoot. I need some hands in the chicken chat, y'all. Hell yeah. This is way opposite of what I thought was gonna happen. Shout out Michael Allen Alien, New York City. We do this shit for real. Shout out Michael Allen Alien. Shout out Jason Vest. Shout out Zombies Are Hungry. Um, shout out. I think that's it. Yeah, shout out Michael Allen Alien. Shout out Jason Vest. Shout out me. I don't mean to be an egomaniac or whatever, but everybody thinks I'm an egomaniac anyways. But I don't like to throw a spotlight on this thiggity things, but like for real, we do this shit for real. And any of y'all thinking that this is pretend and that like New York Times ain't gonna write about us and people ain't gonna write about us all around the world. Guess again, they do, and these things do happen. Sorry if you try to create a thing and that's not what happens to you, but this shit really happens for real. Um, yeah, not to be egomaniac or nothing. I always downplay all that stuff, but at the end of the day, we really do this shit for real. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Queens, you already know I love you. Uh, Everybody else up in the chickadee chat, can I get some brains? Y'all know I got mad love and respect for all y'all. I guess raccoons in the house. I guess, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't know about any of that shit, but ain't no brains here. Till next time, y'all. Bones down, shockers up, and keep breathing. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Holla at your boy.